Good evening, Dave Kendall here with the headlines, the 3 most viewed stories on BangkokPost.com on Wednesday, April 20th, 2022. Today's top story, herd immunity still far away. About half the population has now acquired immunity against COVID-19, but this remains well short of the government's 80% target, says the Department of Disease Control. 10% of the country's 67.5 million people are estimated to have contracted the novel coronavirus so far. And when you add in those who've received 2 doses of the vaccine and at least 1 booster shot, about 50% of Thailand's population are now immune. A spike in infections is expected following the Songkran holidays, particularly among the elderly and people with serious underlying illnesses. Only 45% of people in these vulnerable groups have been inoculated so far. Today's second most popular story, will Coachella bear fruit for mango farms? Thai rapper Millie devoured a bowl of mango sticky rice on stage at the Coachella Music Festival in the US last weekend, sparking 1.4 million tweets and a more than 3-fold increase in orders for the traditional dish on the Line Man delivery app. Mango farmers hope exports hit by the COVID-19 pandemic and the Russian invasion of Ukraine will recover. And Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha says he'll try to get mango sticky rice recognized as Thai intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO. General Prayut made no mention of Millie's condemnation of his government in between mouthfuls, or the defamation charges he pressed against her for criticizing the pandemic response on social media. And finally, India's new sex startups challenge old taboos. Despite its heritage as the land of the Kama Sutra, open discussions about sexuality and intimacy are often regarded as obscene in the largely conservative country. But the sex toy company My Muse is one of a growing number of businesses riding a wave of sexual liberation among urban young professionals. Co-founder Anushka Gupta says, "There's this shame, guilt and fear associated with buying something that should be used in your intimate areas. And that's the first thing we wanted to turn around." One of their ads screams, "Diwali is coming, and so should you." And as always, we're urging you to save the fireworks for the bedroom. Keep up with all the latest headlines and in-depth coverage of news, business, sports and lifestyle 24 hours a day on BangkokPost.com.